Hello, good evening. We'll start our press con in a while. Um, Thank you. Tawagin ko lang yung... Isa pa, isa pa. Hello, hello. Okay, Donnie, stay here. We'll have our press con. We're just waiting for our stars. Paging Miss Rain.
Check, check.
Calling our press. Lovely press.
Picture kami sa Edre.
Kanina pa. Sige na, sige na.
Calling all our cast, Sir Dindo, Ian, Zepi, Carlo, where are you? Ah, okay. Carlos here. I'm calling the other cast. Sir Dindo, Sarah, Kay, Kay-san, Sho, Sho.
Hello, good evening. Gusto lang po namin magpasalamat to each and every one of you for showing up, for taking the time off to watch our film. And gusto ko lang syempre congratulate ang aming director, si Donnie. This is his first feature film. Can we give him
Thank you
a
very much.
round of applause, everyone? Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Thank you po. Maraming salamat sa thank you very much for watching. Yun po, sobrang natutuwa ako sa reaction ninyo, and then thank you for the great performances of our actors. Tunay po na we really worked hard for this film po, and finally, yun po, na-present na namin sa inyo. So, did you guys like it? Thank you. And come on, the other, yung ibang cast
Can
natin,
we
join us.
call our cast members?
Yes. Dito. And show,
Kay, where are you, Kay? There you go. So now, our floor is open for our press to. It's time to. I want to call on our DOP,
Hans.
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 Hans, there he is. So here's our DOP. He is the eyes of the film. Yes. Okay. Kay, where are you, Kay?
K, paging K. Kurosawa.
Nag-CR. Okay, for our press friends, we will start our press con already. Our floor is open for questions. Okay.
Hello. Sorry. Jala Gonzalez, Rappler. To direct, to the director.
Hello, yes.
Okay. So it's an action movie, but at its heart, it's telling a story about dads doing their best for their families, right? And then there's also the Filipino diaspora. Can you talk about how you came about with this story?
Actually, like I said before, the story was inspired by real people I know. I'm a Filipino based in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. So I met these people. These people were, yeah, inspired by real people I met. And yes, yeah, and plus, as Carlos said, I'm also an OFW. So I know, how it feels when when you want to provide for your family, and you'll do everything, in desperation, you'll do everything for your loved ones, and that um, inspired me to do this film. At first, I was only planning to actually shoot. I want to make this like a pure art house drama. So I was confused. Should I do the story of Manuel Hidalgo individually, or should I do Shigeru's story individually? And then while I was debating in my head, I saw a news about a serial killer on the run, and I said like, oh, why don't I combine their story? So that's when the story of Crosspoint was born. And yeah, as I said earlier, I want to make it like La Cohen brothers style of a story, like drama, but there's also like the mainstream feel to it. So yeah, thank you very much. Next question.
Next question, please. Anyone from our press friends? Colin? You want to ask question? For Mel.
Kamusta naman, Carlo, na ngayon napanood mo na ang pelikula after many years? 1 year, 2 years? Yeah, first, anong masasabi mo sa pelikula?
Siyempre, sobrang proud. Kasi pinagtrabahuhan namin talaga lahat. Talagang sobrang fulfilling. After a year, napanood ko na rin. Sobrang pinagmamalaki ko yung movie.
So, sabi nila, ibang-iba ka rito sa mga ginawa mo na past films, di ba? Romance. So ano yung
Yes.
pinaka-nahirapan ka dito sa eksena?
Yung mga pinapatakbo ko ni Donnie, pinapatakbo ko kung saan-saan. Tsaka yung last scene namin ni Tito Dindo. Although sa sobrang husay ni Sir Dindo, syempre nadala na ako. Thank you, Dad. I love you.
How was it working with the famous Japanese actor na ang galing-galing din?
Hindi naman mangyayari yun lahat kung hindi dahil kay Donnie, kila Rav. Siyempre, sobrang... Ang sarap lang din sa feeling na yung first film ko na shoot internationally, may kasama pa akong Emmy-nominated actor, di ba? So, sobrang proud lang din.
Congratulations.
Anyone? Next. Thank you, Kuya Mel. Next. Who wants to ask questions? Anyone from our press friends? There, go ahead.
Good evening. My question is for Carlo. Carlo, okay. Hi, Carlo. What's your personal reflection after watching the film? Sorry? What's your personal reflection to your character after watching the film?
Na yung buhay will throw like heavy haymakers sa'yo. Pero hanggat binibigyan ka ng pag-asa na magising sa umaga at binibigyan ka ng pagkakataon na makita yung sunrise, lagi kang dapat lumalaban. Dapat hindi ka susuko.
Any memorable experience while shooting in Japan for this movie?
Lahat. Kasi nga first time kong mag-shoot eh. Tapos si Donnie, first feature film niya. Si Hans, ganun din. Lahat. Yung buong experience itself, sobrang core memory for me. Tapos sumunod pa yung wife ko after the shoot. So, ultimate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question, please. Go ahead.
Kay Carlo ulit. Carlo, how did you prepare for this role pala? I mean, iba siya sa mga dati mong roles, diba? So, ano yung hugot mo dito?
Sabi ko nga yung washed up actor parang napagdaanan ko na kasi yung career ko rin naman for, di ba, almost 3 decades. Naging parang roller coaster din. Naranasan ko rin na wala akong work. So in a way, ako rin si Manuel Hidalgo. Lumaban lang din ako sa buhay. So, Yun lang talaga. Kailangan mo lang, kahit gumagapang ka, basta moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keisho, how was it working with the Filipino actors and the cast?
I mean, I really enjoyed it. Like, people are super relaxed and happy outside of the, camera on sets. But like, once camera is rolling, people super professional. So like, when it's working, it's working. When we have fun, we have fun. So really good switch, and I really enjoyed it.
How did you prepare for the serial killer role?
Just killing some stuffed animals and, I'm joking. But it was a really tough role, and I was producing too. So balancing was really hard, but I learned a lot. It was a great experience.
Okay, next.
Hi, congratulations. I am Trixie from Kikodora Media. So there's a funny bit at the beginning where Rica Rivero is like making cheap gossip or about Manuel Hidalgo. So yeah. This is for the cast and also for the director. Did you experience anything like that, like someone making cheap gossip about you that's not true?
Anyone?
I don't know, because I'm not famous, so luckily, no one is talking about me.
Let's
But
let's
no.
ask this guy.
Yeah. How about Marley?
Ayun po, I'm not yet known yet, so clearly wala po. Wala, and sana wala po, like online. Pero of course, for girls, it's very common. Pag high school, ganyan, madami talagang ganyan, lalo na pag small community. So yes, na-experience ko rin po siya.
How about Carlo? Or other?
Kasi yung hate naman, saka yung bashing, hindi naman lang sa industriya namin yun. Hindi lang sa showbiz. Kumbaga sa lahat ng industry, merong mangyayaring ganun. So ang gagawin mo na lang, you do you. Kung ano yung gaan sa pakiramdam mo, kung ano yung magpapaganda sa future mo, yun na lang yung gagawin mo. I-dismiss mo na lang yung mga hurtful words and negative vibes. Di ba? Huwag ka na makinig sa nonsense ng haters and bashers.
Yeah.
Ako, sige, subukan nila. I-bash ako. Di ba? Hindi, kasarapan lang kasi sa role namin na character, hindi pwedeng i-bash kasi hindi rin biro yung role namin. Kumbaga. And then, gusto ko lang to take this opportunity. Direct Don, thank you very much. Grabe guys, nung in-offer sa akin to, I never expected na ganun kabigat yung role. Kahit na 2 sequences, pero Direct, thank you. Plus, si Carlo yung ka-eksena eh. Kailangan eh. Oo. Kaya, thank you, sir. Thank you po. Thank you. Sana maulit part 2.
Hindi, kasi nakita ko si Dindo, nag-work siya po kay Direk Ryan. I'm preparing for this project. So, of course, I'm going to work with Carlo and Hirasan. So, nag-decide ako na mag-workshop. And dun sa workshop ni Direk Ryan, I saw Dindo. And may mga exercises kami ganon. Parang nakita ko yung ibang Dindo Arroyo. Parang, oh, he can do more than the Siga and bad boy antagonist roles. So sabi ko, no, ako magpapaiyak sa kanya sa pelikula. So
Yes,
I'm excited.
nga pala, first time kong umiyak on screen. Honestly, first time. Tapos, I tell you guys, nung natapos ko yon, sabi ko, sana ma-justify ko. At nung nakita ko naman yung reaction nyo, thank you po. Thank you.
My second question is for the DOP. So, yeah.
Woo!
So I've noticed you tend to shoot with natural light. So
That's not true. Everything is lit.
Really? How, yeah.
If it
so how
looks
did you
natural,
make it
though,
that
I'm really
way?
happy. If it looks natural, I'm really happy. But this, like, it feels really dark, but everything is lit. And I think in movies we tend to overlight too much, and sometimes you can get emotions through darkness. And this movie is very much about darkness and light, so that's the work behind the movie. Yes.
A particular shot that stood out for me was the one in the field where Carlo is hiding.
Yeah.
So, did you decide right off the bat? Oh, I'm gonna, shoot it this with the dark blue and stuff, or were there
Yeah.
any other options beside that?
I think for like the forest scene, it was one of the challenging scenes because we had to squeeze it in the schedule between like two different scenes. So we shot everything daytime, and then the way it was like I underexposed. It's a bit technical, but I underexposed. And then with James, my colorist, I don't know where's James, but yeah. Anyways, we like did a process and went through like many versions to find something that did look like natural, but nothing is natural. Everything is lit.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
you.
Last two questions, please. Anyone? Blake? There you go. A question, Blake. Aquaman?
All right. Anyone can answer this. So, seeing as this is a Filipino-Japanese film, and in the Philippines, of course, there's a certain way that films are made, films are shown. And we've seen with this film, it looks very different from any other Filipino film we have seen. So, and anyone can answer this. Do you think that this film will start to reignite a sort of renaissance in the Philippine cinema, that we can finally start to make films that look like this, that tell stories like this, instead of the repeated cliched plots over and over again? Yeah.
Actually, it was not really our intention to make this look like a foreign film. That's not the intention at all. Our intention is to be true to the story, but I think I thank our investors because, yeah, I mean, they let us, do what we want. Like, they let us, express, shoot the movie the way we intend to. And yeah, I think I hope, yeah, the other producers hopefully will give that freedom to other writers, because I think the problem is like when we limit the writers, then we cannot express. Oh, we only have so yeah, I think like the difference between Philippines and based on my observation. Like in Japan and other countries, especially Korea, like the materials are funded really well. And again, if the result is good, and I think money will follow. That's what I thought. So I think you get for what you pay for. So I think I didn't really intend to make this. I didn't instruct Hans to make this like a Hollywood looking film. No, we just like let's focus on the story. This is what the story needs. And that's what we ask from the producers. Okay. And the producers are nice enough to support, what we need for the movie.
Okay. So yeah, that's the goal of High Road Creatives. Our goal is to create films internationally, collaborating with international production like 034, Shaw, Fukushima. So yeah, this is not the end. So it's not Japan. We're going global. Since our stories, Filipino stories, are global also. We have Filipinos in every corner of the world. So we want to tell those stories. That's why our goal, High Road's goal, is to spread that story, Filipino stories, around the world. Yes, thank you.
Time will come where we can compete with the K-pop Hallyu wave.
Yes.
Korean movies.
Because our talents are very, very talented and globally can compete globally. Carlo Aquino. We have all of the cast here who are best in their craft. So I think it's time. It's time to show the world that our film is for global consumption. Thank you. Last question.
Hi sir, good evening. I'm Ian po from GMA Pinoy TV. So we're the international arm po of GMA Network. So for the producer po, for the director, during your shoot po ba sa Japan, were you able to meet some of our kababayans para po to give life doon sa role na meron yung ating mga artists po?
You mean, like a research or?
Yeah, or personally meet po yung mga OFWs po natin sa
Because
Japan.
I live in Japan. So
Okay.
actually I'm based in Tokyo, Japan. So yeah, I mean some of them are like
There.
MJ, Marlene, and Hitaoyi.
They live in Japan.
We all live in Japan. So yeah, I think we know how it is, to live there and the life of Filipinos in Japan. So you want to add something?
Actual events. Well, ako si Gemma sa movie. Since I live in Tokyo for 27 years, I've seen and I've experienced firsthand yung ganong klaseng experience na nawala ng trabaho sa Philippines, pumunta ng Japan with a tourist visa, pero dahil ayaw umuwi, kailangan magtrabaho. They just, fight. Gusto lang nilang kumita. And they don't mean any harm to anyone. Kaya dapat yun pinagbibigyan. And mabuhay si Carlo for portraying it perfectly and direct for the beautiful story. Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. Please. Sorry.
Si Dwight Sparks.
Wala si Dwight.
Nasaan na si Dwight Sparks?
Wala.
May spin-off.
Si Dwight Sparks,
Character. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Please spread the word. We will have our photo up now. Thank you. Compress. Okay. Eclipse. There. Thank you. October 16, Crosspoint.
Yes,
Spread the
October
word,
16.
please. Arigatou gozaimashita.